The Curse of Elsa and Jon, a tale of eternal bloodlust. Jon and Elsa were visiting Jerusalem for the first time. The vibrant city was alive with culture and life. As they walked hand in hand, admiring the sights and sounds, neither of them could have known that an ancient evil waited in the shadows, ready to pounce and devour them both. It all began one evening when they stumbled upon a secluded alleyway. Jon and Elsa were looking to explore every corner of Jerusalem, and so they entered the murky darkness. As they ventured further, a chill ran down their spines. The sound of flapping wings filled the air, and the smell of decay was overwhelming. They paused and looked around, but they hardly had time to think before a powerful force grabbed them both. Instinctively, they screamed, and the creature released them. They had been attacked by a vampire. The vampire was a creature of the night, shrouded in darkness. Its eyes glowed an eerie red, and its fangs dripped with blood. Jon and Elsa felt petrified with fear. Without any warning, it lunged for them, but Jon managed to grab hold of Elsa and push her out of the way. He then grabbed a stray piece of wood from the ground and swung at the vampire. The vampire was too fast, and it was able to dodge the attack with ease. With lightning speed, it leapt through the air and landed on top of Jon, pinning him to the ground. Elsa watched in horror as the vampire sunk its fangs into Jon's neck and began to feast. She screamed for help, but her cries went unanswered. Finally, she mustered the courage and leapt onto the vampire's back, desperately trying to pull him off of Jon. The vampire turned, and with a swipe of its hand, sent Elsa flying across the alley. She landed hard, her head hitting a nearby stone wall with a sickening thud. In that moment, Elsa's world went dark. When she awoke, Jon was gone. Elsa searched desperately through the city in hopes of finding Jon, but he had vanished without a trace. Without her beloved, Elsa's heart felt broken. Months passed and the search for Jon was still fruitless. Until one day, Elsa received an unexpected visitor. It was the vampire, and it had come for revenge. The vampire told her that her beloved Jon was suffering, as the vampire had turned him into one of its own. Elsa was horrified and broke down in tears. The vampire reminded her of her deed, and said that if she ever wanted to save Jon, she would have to join him in the eternal night of undead. Elsa reluctantly agreed to become the undead. The vampire then proceeded to take her life and turn her into one of its own. Jon and Elsa were doomed to live as vampires in endless nights of torment. They both knew there was no escape. The horror of the situation was too much to take in, yet they were forced to accept their fate. For eternity, they will be cursed to prey on the innocent, never able to find peace in the darkness. They are doomed to be monsters, eternally cursed and damned by their own fears and sorrow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and tell us what you think in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.